I have no idea what's going on with Trump. No idea. The only thing I know that I have seen in the news, because it pops up on the phone from time to time, I guess because I'm searching up Trump a lot, is that he's having a summit with Putin in, not Hawaii, Alaska. That's right. Putin Trump summit in Alaska, August 15th. So what? That's next Friday. So what's going to come of this thing? Is the war all of a sudden going to stop? I don't know. Doubtful, right? There'll probably have to be further negotiations, but at least these two are going to be in the same room at the same time. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is progress. And I know what you're thinking. Trump said on the campaign trail, I'll have this thing stop in the first day, or whatever he said. And that's a little hyperbole. Is it actually going to stop on the first day? No. And if you actually believe that, come on. You're not just walking in and stopping things. Putin is going to ride this thing out until he gets what he wants. And that's where we're at. And Trump is going to have to give up something if he wants this war to stop. Or else eventually Ukraine will fall. I mean, that's just the bottom line. Russia continues to slowly inch its way into Ukraine. And at some point, uh, you got to say, like, not all is lost, but let's go ahead and get a peace deal done, even if you got to give up something, and move forward. And that's kind of where I think Trump is heading in this thing. But who knows? We'll find out. But that's where it is right now with President Trump. Not much going on. The other thing I do know is that the Q2, quarter two GDP came out a couple days ago, and it's right around 3%, just shy. A few months back, people were screaming about a recession because in the first quarter it was negative. Trump came in already well into, what, 20 days into quarter one. So you can't really hold that against them. So then, okay, we're negative. Now, if we have another negative quarter, it's a recession. Trump avoided that quickly, nearly 3%. Surprised a lot of people, including myself, how quickly he got the economy going. Also, the debt ceiling went up about 1.4% during that time. And I even hesitate to say debt ceiling. I mean, because that sounds just terrible. It's not really debt. That's like money that has been put into the economy or money that's owed to people who are buying bonds. To say it's debt, that's just outstanding money that the government is going to have to pay out to people who hold bonds and things of that nature. But at the same time, the way it's worded is debt. So what Trump did is, with the economy, he outpaced the debt, and that's what you need, right? Because it's 120% debt to GDP coming in to the administration, and if you can get it down close to 100% by the time you leave, you did a good job. That's going to be difficult, very, very difficult. But with the World Cup coming, with the Olympics coming, with all these things happening, I mean, 2026 is on pace to be one of the greatest years in the history of the United States in terms of an economic boom. The Federal Reserve has yet to lower interest rates, which to me is fine, because let's not boom it right now. Let's hold off a little bit. Let's lower the interest rates in late 2025. Then in 2026, let this thing boom, and then you're at the midterm elections. So that's kind of a good thing for Trump. You don't want it to boom too quick and then fizzle out, right? You want it to boom at the right time, and 2026 is looking like a great year for the economy and for Trump, and that'll send the Republicans cruising into the midterm election. And right now I'm living in a state where the Republicans control the government like 91-9. I mean, it's insane here in West Virginia. It's dominated by Republicans, and those 91 Republicans cannot agree on the color of the sky. Okay? I mean, and that's the way Republicans have always been. That's why I hesitate to say that I'm Republican. I like to say I'm independent, because I can't vote for a Democrat. Okay? Definitely can't. If they're saying the right things, doing the right things. But right now, the Democratic Party is it's collapsing before our eyes. They'll come back. But right now, they have no leader. It's not looking good. And why I tell you about West Virginia, not so much about West Virginia, but it surprises me that at the national level, the Republicans are all in lockstep with Trump. There's little things here and there where you got to get some deals done to get this bill passed or whatever. But 95% of the Republicans are all on the same page. That is rare in my lifetime. I mean, that is rare. But that's what Trump has done at the national level. And that's where we're at. That's what I know right now. I haven't been following the news. I've been on vacation. I haven't been looking up the news. I haven't stayed in touch with everything. But those are the main talking points right now.